Hello there! So I'm going to show in this video this very relaxing game called Tiny Glade. If you're new to Tiny Glade, look, I feel like if I can learn how to do the controls, anyone can. So I'm going to share in this video how to do a bridge, steps, doors, and how to layer buildings. I'm definitely not a pro at this. There are some really awesome Tiny Glade channels. Freakout 3165, I think, is one of them. But there's some amazing builds with this game. So this is very beginner friendly tutorial that I'm going to show you how to do. So I'm going to choose a different world. I'm going to load in, let's see, I don't know if I don't think I've built in this one here. So I'm going to choose this one. Now you will have, in the beginning, if you don't like this, you can just go back and click a new building again. But I kind of like this build. I think the way they did the roof on that's kind of cute. So that's a very interesting shaped building. It's like got these cute angles on it. So I'm going to go with that. So I'm going to build a water stream over here. I like those trees that have the leaves on them. So you can hover over an animal and pet it. Okay. So I'm going to show first how to do a bridge. I'm going to create some water over here. I did a tutorial on all of these controls and the basic placing of buildings, windows, doors, and etc. So I'm going to go down here and create some water. And if you want a bigger, wider, you can do that, and it'll make that deeper right there in the middle. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little bridge over this. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on that eraser looking tool. I'm going to go down here to the base of that tree. With the hammer. And I'll get ready to freeze right here. Alright. Click on that. Open that up. Okay. Got one more to go. Alright. So I'm going to create a little bridge. And I'm going to put up, maybe you want to hide a little house over here in these trees. Beyond these trees. And let's say this water went all the way over there. I'm just showing the very basics. But first, I'm going to erase some of these. So I have to click on the water tool. Just kind of move that back a little bit. Maybe I didn't like the width after all. Alright. Alright. So I'm going to make a bridge right here. But I need a square structure. Now you click left and move your mouse left and right, and it'll change the size of that before you place it. And right click and turn around. And if you don't like the way it's placed, it's okay. You can rotate buildings in this room. Now, you're going to need 3 of those structures altogether. Place them here. And if it's not lined up just correctly with that, it's okay. Because again, you can rotate after you get them placed. Then I'm going to take my 3rd one and you use WASD on the keyboard to move around. And you use your mouse scroll in the middle of your mouse. That scroll thing. And scroll away from you to go down and towards you to go away. Zoom out anyway. And okay. Now I have the 3 structures placed. This is going to be the bridge part. So I'm going to right click on this. This bottom node, I'm going to lift it up. And I don't need it very high. This one is going to take it across. A little bit too concerned. Alright, I'm going to take this top node, left click on your mouse, and you're going to flatten that. Take this top arrow to the left. Voila! Now you have your bridge. Now you're going to take this item here, right click on this structure, and then you're going to take this node here, make that flush. Okay, so you want to make sure that these seams here are level and that you don't have these bumps in the middle there. So if you want to move the structure, left click on these 4 arrows. Sorry, right click on the 4 arrows. You can maybe rotate this. Whoops. Wrong way. Okay. Now, go on this side here. Right click. Spin that on. Isn't that nice? Now I'm going to go ahead and lower this bridge just a little bit. And then the same here. There we go. And if it's still too high, now to create the steps, it's probably going to be too high to create steps, but you would take a path, slide this all the way down, because if you have it all the way up, you have steps all the way around. If that's the effect you want, then you would want this to be all the way over here. But I just want some narrow little steps right here. There we go. Not too wide. That's fine. Okay. And you're just going to do the same on the other side. Thank you. Alright, I'm going to right click on this building. Oh, it's stars. And pull this out over here. First thing I'm going to do is lower this all the way down. And as you can see, it's lower than that there. So I'm going to need to raise that up just a little bit. There we go. make sure it's flush and you don't have any bumps in the middle. It just seems kind of flat. As such. And you can, if you don't like the way it's positioned, you can move it in a little closer. And if these are different colors, you can change those with the color palette. There's a little bridge. Okay. Let's go into path. There you go. You see the difference in the steps here? I went straight in the middle, and it just didn't have steps all the way around. So that way I still have the flowers. Ta-da! Now I'll show how to do doors on upper level and lower level. So basically there is no door button in this game. You have window buttons, you have light buttons, flag buttons, chimney buttons. What I mean by these are your items. You have lamp posts or lanterns that will go on the side of the building or on the ground, flag, chimney, variant type of opening window. As you see, there's no doors. So there's two different ways to create doors. So let's say I'm going to place a building right here. And then I'm going to open wider. On it. If I want to rotate the building, left click on this circular thing there. If I want to make this a flat roof surface, let me get over here a little bit. Enter in the screen. I love that little building. So then you're going to grab that arrow at the top of that roof, left click on your mouse, and hold it, drag it up, down, to make a flat surface. Then you can pull on these and change a roof. Now grab this node here, left click, and drag it up. Two stories, so I'm going to show you how to do a door on the bottom level and upper level. Okay. Did you see that seam that we're starting at third level height? That's almost third level height, so this is a seam that separates the bottom level and the top level. This looks just right up here, so I'm going to do that right here. So now, I'm going to create a balcony right here, and I'm also going to layer a building. So I'm going to grab this right here, and I'm going to pan down and just sort of rotate it so that it's at the angle that I want. And then grab left click on the mouse and push it in. And you're going to have a little bit of roof stitching up. Okay. There we go. Now I'm going to grab this, right click, push this up. And as you can see, you create this type of support right here. Or lower this back down Down. Take this right here and flatten that. Now lift this up. Grab this, now pull it out, and you see what happened here? You have this thing here. But you need to lower that. That's not good enough room. So you're going to flatten that. Now you have a balcony. So now I'm going to create two different types of doors, one on the bottom level and one on the top level. So I just take my pathway, and if you have a wider pathway, if you like to slide this to the right, you have a wider door or a narrow door. Grab this pathway in here. It's going to go right straight into the center. Boom. And click on that because I want to make it right up to the there. Now I'm going to take a window. Since I kind of have sort of a pointy door, I'm going to take this right here. Because you have a floor there, your bottom of the windows, even with the floor, it makes a door. So windows are technically also door buttons. Ta-da! And if you want to create clutter out on the balcony, you take a window, and it creates kind of a trap door, but it also will put something out there. And if you don't like that particular clutter, looks like a food basket, you just click on this again. See what it spawned that time? So just keep clicking it and it'll spawn different stuff. And I hope at some point they may put controls where you can move the items that are spawned. That would be so cool. So yeah, there you go. So I showed how to do a bridge, steps, and doors. And I think I may save this build for later. I really like that little star.